Morning, Chrissy. Winter's well and truly into us now, crispening up. You've got the new wardrobe out, plenty of new jackets and vests and whatever else you wear. Bumper day on Saturday, mate. First four in the Doncaster. Must have been a pretty proud moment.
Big day, Liam, and very proud. Quite surreal, really, watching them come up the straight, and you can clearly see that raw descent and weary. We're going to fight out the finish, coming away from the rest, and then there was a little one poking up on the inside. And sure enough, it was Sacred Falls, and gee, what a win. He hit the line strongly and made it back-to-back Doncasters.
Standing there at the mounting, or not the mounting yard, the I don't know what they call it, but standing out there on the winning post next to the course proper. Thoughts the last 50?
Nah, quite an amazing feeling. Can't explain it really. It's quite a relief when you know you've got the race in the bag, and regardless of which way it goes, it's probably irrelevant. You know, you're going to have someone extremely happy, or one connection extremely happy, and then the other's probably a little bit disappointed, but to run second or third or even fourth in a Doncaster is certainly no disgrace. So it's been a great week. Capped off, however, by a little baby that we had through the week. Tell us more, Leah.
What do you want to interview me?
No, you can tell people. People don't need to
Little Bailey William Pryor joined us on Monday afternoon at 4:30. Only little fella, so I don't think he takes after his old man.
He's come out big.
He might make a nice
What a beautiful big baby boy. No, it's never a big baby boy. It's a little baby boy.
He'll make a nice autumn 3-year-old anyway. We're joined this morning by...
Mum, she's good?
Yeah, Mum's excellent. Mum's excellent.
What about you?
Present's been a bit light on too, if anyone's out there. No, I've been sensational.
Get the caption on the bottom, just the bank account details.
Yeah, money's better than gifts. No, I've been pleasantly surprised by the amount of gifts I've received off people. It's been wonderful. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get into... Well, actually, firstly, we're joined by the captain. The captain. You've bought... I'll put him into the screen now, but he's bought many of our superstars. I think all of our superstars. And he's Guy Mulcaster from Mulcaster Bloodstock. How are you, Chief?
Good morning, Liam. How are you?
Very well. Must have been very satisfying buying a back-to-back Doncaster winner.
Oh, it was a great result, Liam. He chimed in late and he got the job done.
All right. Thanks for that, Guy.
Don't need to hear any more from him.
That's
enough limelight. Buying all these superstar horses.
Can we get Weary back on there?
No, Weary's not yours anymore.
Guy does buy a lot of good horses for us, but he doesn't need any more. That's it.
Anyway,
thanks
for joining us, guys.
See you next year.
Righto, Saturday, let's get into it. Massive meeting, $4 million. Hey, what about you? Percentages on Saturday? Huge. 280,000.
That's crap. That's absolute bullshit.
What do you mean?
Well, yeah, that might be what we won, but...
You pay tax, do you?
Yeah, and the prize money subsidises our training fees.
Exactly.
We're far from the most expensive trainer in Sydney, I can tell you that much.
She's quite passionate.
We could put them up. We'd still have a stable full of horses, but that's not me.
No.
So a lot of that money pays for a few slow horses along the way.
And my wages.
That's right.
Righto, jump into Saturday, Randwick. Are you enjoying the championships?
Yeah, I think so.
You said you were quite proud.
The races, on Saturday I feel proud. Had the music going and the rain falling, and it was just beautiful. But no, I think weather is going to be the hardest part of the autumn. But someone reminded me yesterday that it was a heavy 10 last year's Doncaster, then Sydney Cup Day it was a good 3, so we just need a bit of fine weather like we've got at the moment.
Sensational.
And the championships will work.
Yeah. Righto, Saturday, Randwick. We go straight to race 3, the Royal Randwick Stakes. $500,000 race this year, which is pretty impressive, and you've got a very nice filly in Amicus.
That's right, we have. Very nice horse.
You bought her, but didn't you?
Oh, Guy's gone. It's gone to the coffee shop. No, Guy bought her as a group. I think even Debbie had a bit of input there. She was keen on her right from the start, and we've got a good group of people together, and wow, she's an exciting filly. Can't wait till she turns 3, the little flight stakes, Liam. But she'll be competitive on Saturday, very good horse.
Straight to race 5, the first Group 1 of the day, the Queen of the Turf Stakes.
Oh wow.
2 very good mares, Catkins and Red Tracer.
Yep, they're both going well. Red Tracer probably blundered a little bit last start. Couldn't find anything wrong with her. Sent her back to the trials, trialled well, worked well. She's the benchmark of these type of this group of horses. She's been set for the race all along. She's going to be hard to beat.
Catkins?
She's going to be hard to beat.
My only query, is suspect at Randwick Mile for both horses?
No, maybe a little bit, just a little bit. But no, Catkins has won over a mile. Backed up a week later and then Meyer ran a gallant second, doing it tough by leading all the way. She's a tough horse. She's had 4 runs this prep, 3 wins and a third in the Cornwall, carrying a top weight. And only Sunlight's carried a similar weight to win. Good horse then.
The Schweppes Sydney Cup 2 runners. Hasn't been a lot said about either of these, but Brigantin, an opinion?
I like Brigantin. Gee, he ran well last start on BMW, drops to handicap conditions. He'll get the 2 miles. He's got good form around a lot of good horses. So he'll handle the wet. He's drawn well, which is, I can't say about many more on Saturday. And who did pick the draws on Tuesday?
No, your man, Guy Mulcaster.
It was a bit of bloodstock agent that he's a barrier draw. That's for sure.
Hey, he drew the Sacred Falls, the Doncaster winner.
Give him a bit of commission to buy a horse, but don't give him a commission to draw a barrier, that's for sure. But no, Brigantin's well, and opinion, been a bit disappointing. When he won second up, gee, I thought he would have been the Sydney Cup horse for sure, but just lost his way, and I think we're just still learning about him.
Fair enough. The Longines Queen Elizabeth Stakes worth $4 million. You're very well represented, boss.
We are. All the horses from the Doncaster pulled up very well. And it's funny, it's a funny thing, when a horse races well, they normally always pull up well. And obviously they raced well, finishing the first 4, and Kingdom of Fife not that far away. And they've simply thrived since last Saturday. They had a tough run on a heavy track. They all dropped 2 or 3 kilos. They'll put that back on. They would have done it by now. That was their final gallop for Saturday. They had a little bit of quiet work this morning just to keep the freshness out of them, if anything. And sure, they might not be in the market. In fact, they're just about all double-figure odds. But gee, I wouldn't swap them for anything.
Righto, 3 words or less, and I mean that, 3 words or less. I'm going to go through each runner, and you're going to give me 3 words on thoughts. And look, obviously 5 horses in a Group 1 weight for age 2,000 metre race worth $4 million. They're all going to be, you obviously think they can all win the race. Start with the top weight, well, not the top weight, but the number 1 saddlecloth. Hey?
What?
Number 1 saddlecloth, Boban.
I'm going to say more than 3 words. He was always set for this race. Doncaster was only an afterthought, so don't worry about him not running in Doncaster. I think he'll settle, but he needs a slower, better track to perform at his best. He'll run well.
Sacred Falls.
Flying.
Hawkspur.
Charged home last start.
That's 4 words. My Kingdom of Fife.
Getting there.
Royal Descent.
Flying.
Right, race 9, Drummond Golf Sapphire Stakes. If you need any golf supplies, go and see Drummond Golf. Outstanding.
What do they do for us?
I need a new set of clubs, man. Just let me get something. Dystopia, Barrier 4, H. Bowman.
It's a nice race for her. She's well weighted. She races well fresh. Got form on slow tracks. Hard to beat.
Beautiful. Let's go straight to Melbourne. We've got the lone runner in the Easter Cup, $150,000 Group 3 event over 2,000 metres. And what about this champion? How Voodoo Prince?
Nice horse. I really like this horse when I bought him in England. guy's still here. He's back from the coffee shop. Yeah, a few people shook their head when they saw we bought a 4 or 5 year old or however old he is out of Ouija board, who was the world's best mare of her time. Yeah, he's done everything right. 2 starts, 2 wins, in good company both occasions. Saturday looks a perfect race. Finally, he's got a good draw. Geez, going to be hard to beat, man.
Good stuff. Caulfield first time, not an issue.
No.
Oh, good. James Winks, you quite like him, don't you?
Do now.
He's a good backup rider to Froggy.
There's a story behind this too, but we might make that another day.
What's that?
How well the horse races were Ken Hunt's colours, and it's quite a sad story.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Well, yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, Mr. Hunt met James Winks' mother at the cemetery when Mr. Hunt was visiting his late wife, and she said that her son is a jockey, and it's James Winks.
That was a few years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It's quite fitting that he's
unbelievable.
riding a horse stream now, and yeah.
If I haven't got it exactly right with being James Winks' mother, where it was very close, it might have been James Winks' partner's mother, something like that.
Yeah.
But very fitting.
Righto, moving on.
Good story the night before the Caulfield Cup.
Yeah. Yeah. Righto, let's jump straight into it. Easter Monday, racing at Randwick on the Kensington track. Seemed to play reasonably well yesterday.
Yeah. So I'm not the biggest fan.
Oh, I know you.
It's a good surface anyway. They had 20 mils of rain and it raced well. But gee, they get spread out. You never see a blanket finish on the Kensington track. They come home in 20 length or 2-length intervals.
Finished?
Yeah.
Grand Marshal the first, 2,400 metres. Jim Cassidy goes back aboard.
Very hard to beat.
Excellent. Race 3, 2-year-old fillies, Love Life. Jeff Grimmish, first up.
Awkward barrier. It's going to make it hard, but it needs to start somewhere there.
Another 2-year-old for Jeff Grimmish. Judy first. Nice colour.
Probably save him, Liam. He's drawn very wide. Nice horse. He's full or half to Red Tracer and Shell Scrape, so obviously very well bred, but might just wait for another day from that wide gate.
Race 5, Miss Hufflepuff, impressive winner first up.
Very tough win. First up, 1,500, heavy track. Freshened up since then, runs over 1,400. I think she'll be competitive.
Another Drummond Golf handicap over 1,800 metres for race 6, Beyond Thankful. I quite like this horse.
Okay, it's good. You backed him last start, did you?
I didn't, but I just quite like him.
I think he'll win again.
Nice. It's like Shell and Peace, this. Race 7, Fillies and Mares, benchmark 75, 1,400, Miss Milanese.
Toto failed on the heavy track last start, but she's not genuine.
And race 8, 1,300 metres 3 and up, benchmark 70, Abasso, broke his maiden last start, up against the older horses.
Very nice win, Lamb. Chance he could race Friday at Warwick Farm. But I think he'll be running on Monday, and it'll be very hard to beat.
Straight to Melbourne, Zataglio.
It's never far away, he's honest.
He's going alright.
He's going well. Third last start at Sandton.
Next week, geez, it's an epic week next week.
What?
Well, we've got races Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. And then what are you doing?
Nah, nothing.
Just quiet.
Yeah.
Righto. All the best for Saturday, mate. Good luck.
Thanks for everybody's time. Sorry it's taken a little bit longer this morning.
We'll
The
cut
special
bits.
guest, obviously,
Yeah. No, it was important.
about 10 seconds.
See ya.
See ya.